Spooky! Spooky!
I'm gonna ask the guys in the back to do music.
Spooky! 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 So before we get started, I'm going to run you guys through how you'll be able to affect this game. As you guys know, this is HyperDrive, our once-a-month drive to try to keep HyperRPG running and doing cool shit, and then we make it as absolutely as fun as possible in doing so. So, in this game, you will be able to, at $25, use the hashtag and name of the individual you would like to give a loyalty pill, which will increase their muxie. Loyalty pills come in...
When you say may not, though, is it likely may not, or?
Who's to say?
Did you mix regular jelly beans with spicy jelly beans?
No, I did not.
Oh, so it's May!
It'll be a game!
But...
I haven't even had them, so I don't even know what they're like.
On top of that, at $50, you can, the text-to-speech will come on and Friend Computer will grant us with their voice, and you can pick one of the individuals at the table to give them a mutant card.
Ooh.
This mutant card will be a special power that will now be active for that character to use whenever they want. It does cost them Muxie to do so, though, so if you run out of Muxie, please be aware that you will be going insane.
Oh.
Okay.
Dope.
Great. And at $100 tips to this channel, you will be able to take over Friend Computer and be Friend Computer.
What now?
Just make sure that you can, when you start your donation, it is hello, Friend Computer, and then you may continue. You will be able to drive the game, call out traitors, any disloyal communists in the group, possibly drive things in the direction of your choice. You are basically Friend Computer. Thank you
so
for your
nervous.
contributions. We are playing the new edition, which hasn't changed much since the old edition. It did come with a handy little player handbook that I handed to Peter, but only Peter. And upon reading, he said, "This didn't make sense, I don't understand it." So we're in a good place. We're in a really good place.
I still don't understand how the game works.
Yeah,
I read the whole thing and I was
this
like,
game before. Have you
Yeah,
played
we have
this
no
game?
idea.
We have no idea.
Great, perfect. Hey, Lucas. Can you guys use like the spaceship weird sound thing or something?
Get that Yojimbo.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll get some like weird, creepy, dystopian future, all that good stuff. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Oh, did you guys pull the giveaway winners? Yeah, I'm doing it right now, buddy. Matt's pulling them right now, guys. Matt will get you hit up in there. Thank you for the new sub.
Oh, yay!
I appreciate it. So they are working on all that stuff in the back. There's a lot of things that they're working on. Okay, I'm just making sure we haven't.
Oh, that's right on my thing.
Before we get
It's so
started.
trippy to be able to see ourselves.
I know, right?
On TV right now.
Yeah.
I just want
You
to fix my
Are
hair.
you just gonna sit there and stare? So make sure you get active in the chat, guys, for those giveaways. Are you guys ready to do this? You ready to play?
Yeah.
No.
yeah, let's do it.
Great. Let's let me grab all my stuff here. Make sure that we are. It appears actually, Adam, that I left my forms on the table. If you don't mind grabbing the forms, just in case the forms need to be filled out, because
Forms?
forms.
Like form
I quit real jobs so I wouldn't have to fill out.
know, right?
That's why I don't have a real job anymore.
Forms may be needed to expedite and expedite the processes of anything that may come up in this game.
Oh, I'm so good at forms.
Say if you want to travel someplace, you're going to need a permit.
Huh.
Yes. Say if you want to choose one of the other players of Treason, it might speed up the process if you fill out the appropriate forms. It helps. Say you're having cerebral cortex issues. It would be good to fill out a form for that. I might be able to help you faster. If you don't, I'll still know about it because of your cerebral cortex. Friend Computer is always with you. Friend Computer is always listening and can see everything that you see. Whether or not Friend Computer cares, though, that's up to Friend Computer.
Okay.
Me.
I know, I'm so lost. I don't even know
Me
the
too. I
setting.
don't know what that
Look,
means.
Friend Computer is not someone to fear. Friend Computer is your friend. Friend Computer gave you this utopia.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I trust Friend Computer.
We don't know how long Alpha Complex has existed. It's merely the date 2014. Sorry, let me repeat that. 214. It was 214 last year. It will be 214 next year. It's theorized that if it switches over to 215, systems inside Alpha Complex may collapse. It is unknown at this time how long Alpha Complex has existed, but it is known that its systems are failing, and that's where we need you. Our troubleshooters. There, my forms are all organized. There's only 9 of them. You may not use them. We may not even use them at all. So, before we get started, to brief you through a couple of the things you need to know before this game goes down, you have dice in front of you, d6. You're going to be rolling those when you try to complete actions. Now, when actions come up, I'm going to be counting down from 5. You'll have 5 seconds to complete those actions. Put those actions in front of you on the table using one of your action cards or a mutant ability card, which you do not have yet because you've not been gifted so by the friend computer. Now, at the end of that 5 seconds, if your cards are not in front of you, you miss your turn, and I don't really care. Now, at that point, I'm going to start counting to 10. 1 to 10. Actually, I'll count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Say your action is 5. You would raise your hand. That is your turn. You are able to make that move. Now, you could be lying about your action. If you are lying and one of the other players calls you out for lying, you're going to lose your turn. Now, if you call out another player for lying and you are correct, they will lose that action card and you get 2 turns that turn, so it might benefit you to call them out. But be aware that there are disadvantages to calling out disloyal individuals. You could be wrong, and that makes you, in fact, disloyal, and trying to cause some sort of a ruckus inside of the Alpha Complex, which is not something that I appreciate because I'm trying to keep order in the Alpha Complex.
What?
Now, when you roll your die, there's going to be a red die in front of both of you on there. A 6 on that die is going to call upon the friend computer. Now, when friend computer comes out, it could mean that you get extra help in that situation, depending on the nodes and the node that you have at your advantage, whether it's a plus or a minus in that situation. If it is a minus in that situation, maybe friend computer will be quite upset with you and how you've been performing on your mission so far. Does all of that make sense?
No.
Yes.
Great. Moving forward.
Yes, no, maybe?
Now, outside of that, all of the information that you need is presented to you on those cards in front of you, as well as your character sheets, which have been pre-filled out ahead of time, because you are not clones that get to decide your personalities. They've been decided for you.
Okay.
So says friend computer.
Yes, friend computer. I comply.
Great, you get the idea. So, moving on. You wake up. Upon awakening, opening your eyes, you see around you these other individuals, naked, but with pixelated areas around their sensitive parts, and a name above their heads. Why don't you all go ahead and introduce yourselves to each other?
Hello, my name's Bert Porg. I'm here. Apparently I'm naked. Hello.
Hey, everyone. I'm Peter 4R.
Hello, I am Stella Chu.
Hello, I am Danielle E20.
Suddenly I'm feeling like my name is kind of stupid compared to everyone else's, and actually I don't question Friend Computer. It is a glorious name. Thank you very much, Friend Computer.
I think we all have glorious names.
I am pretty sure I'm mispronouncing my name.
I'm 90% sure she is mispronouncing her name.
Upon saying that, a door opens on the other side of the room.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you saying hi to an empty
The
door?
door just opened, guys. There's nobody there. Are you guys taking your pills? Are you seeing
Hello?
everything fine?
I thought that the door opening meant
An
that
individual
someone was
walks
coming
through
in.
the door. Walks through the door as steam kind of passes around, carrying a clipboard. This individual is
boy.
Bartholomew.
Oh,
There is
God,
a
this
name
guy sounds
above.
terrible.
A name above Bartholomew in yellow text, wearing a red shirt. You know without thinking somehow in the back of your mind that this individual is a red level participant, and you understand that red level is your superior. You understand that
Hello,
deep,
sir.
deep inside your mind. This individual, without looking up at you, did I hear correctly someone referenced friend computer? Bert Porg?
Yes, Friend Computer is the greatest computer ever.
Designate clone Bert Porg. How do you know of friend computer? Have I told you of friend computer?
No.
Are you, sir, a communist?
Never.
No, he's not a communist, sir.
Are you standing up for a communist?
No, sir.
Stand down,
Do
dude.
you have proof that he is not a communist?
I do not.
How did he have access to that information without me telling him?
Friend Computer's always with us.
Are you also a communist?
No, sir. No,
Did
sir.
you just mention friend computer without being told of friend computer's existence?
Shut up, dude.
They sound like communists.
No,
They do
we're
sound
not
like
communists. No,
do you
no.
have any proof for the existence of these communists?
No,
What?
but I agree that
You didn't
perhaps
even
they're
know what
acting
your name
suspiciously.
was.
You agree that they're acting suspiciously. Do you have any evidence for these claims?
The sound of their voice.
What?
No,
That's
no,
just
sir,
how I sound.
I am Peter 4R. I am clone Peter 4R, and we were just activated several seconds ago.
Exactly. You were activated several seconds ago. How did you know a friend computer?
Friend
spoke
computer
of-
lives inside all of us.
Yes, friend computer lives inside all of us.
Deep within the makeup of my genetic code.
Genital code?
Genetic code. Dude, Sean, get up.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna get us killed.
Yes. Friend computer. This is Bartholomew. I would like to request that we remove and eliminate Bert Porg and get a new one. I believe this one is dysfunctional.
What?
Thank you.
That doesn't sound very...
In that instant, a giant blade comes down from the ceiling, cutting your body.
Oh, dear God!
Splitting you in two. As it kind of hits the ground and blood goes splurting everywhere. As a tube, then the ceiling opens up and a tube comes down filled with like green goo as it hits the ground, and the tube, like green liquid, goes sifted up through the air, as revealing a naked Bert Porg as the tube goes back up into the ceiling as you kind of come out of it. Hello, designate Bert Porg.
Designated Bert Porg Clone 2 here.
Great, thank you. Great. So,
I'm already dead.
now that we've cleared the communists from the group, do you have something you would like to share with the rest of us?
I wasn't sure when I was supposed to show that card, but I have to show that card.
I'm
you
just
please-
a new clone,
Could
but
you
I
please hand me
think
that
that...
card? Excuse me, Servant Matt. Servant Servant Infrared Matt, designated. Could you please hand me that card? There appears to be inner communications going on within the group. Yes. Thank you, Servant Matt.
I'm so confused.
As you all are aware, you are all infrared level.
Yes, sir.
You are not allowed to enter any facilities marked red or above. I am your superior,
Yes, sir.
and anytime you need anything, you will question for me or Friend Computer. Now, Friend Computer sees everything, knows
I'm just a
everything.
simple clone. I don't know what friend computer is because I'm new and I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
And that moment, you hear a voice come out from the ceiling, kind of echoing throughout the entire room and in your minds. Hello. Greetings, new citizens.
Hello.
I am Friend Computer.
It's Friend Computer.
It's
Welcome
friend computer.
to your first day in the Alpha Complex. Any previous days in Alpha Complex, you may recall, are pseudo memories uploaded to your brain lobes. To aid orientation and minimize psychiatric incidents and fresh clones, we have implanted these memories for you. Do you have any questions?
No.
Good, you will
friend
learn not to
computer.
question Friend Computer. Friend Computer is always correct. And Friend Computer will have no traitors. You must comply.
We comply.
Yes, sir. We comply.
Hella compliance.
As citizens of Alpha Complex, you are now valued members of our great community. You will be given roles and tasks, some simple and some perilous. And your contributions will be rewarded with, and then in that moment you hear a giant explosion as the entire area starts to shake and kind of move around as things start falling from the ceiling. And out of the corner of the ceiling you see a tube with a clone in it fall, smash, and land on top of a service robot that then breaks, and you see little sparks flying out of it as the limp
holy
kind
shit.
of wet
Oh,
body
God.
of the clone that looks a lot like you is kind of on the
What?
ground, just kind of out and limp.
Oh, that
I'm
is
sure this is
gross.
perfectly normal.
Please stand by.
Oh, God.
Please stand by.
Oh, God.
Yes, sir.
Please stand by.
What's going on?
I'm sure everything's okay. This is probably part of the procedure.
Part of the procedure.
If this is part of the procedure, and this part of the procedure is gross.
No, it's not gross. It's great. Everything's okay. This is
I don't
normal.
know, man.
Bartholomew kind of raise up. Get dressed, clones.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh.
I start to look for clothes.
What are
You
clothes?
see on the opposite side of the room is a kind of hanger with orange jumpsuits with the label infrared on each one of them.
Orange.
yeah, dude!
That's my color.
Did you just imply that your color is orange?
No. My
You are
color
an
is infrared.
infrared
My color is infrared,
security
sir.
clearance.
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna step a couple of steps away from him for no reason whatsoever.
My color is infrared. And I started zooming in the suit while looking straight at the floor.
We all look great. These are great suits.
Yes.
These suits are adequate.
I feel that these suits are adequate, is what I was gonna say.
Yes, they're very adequate.
As an infrared clearance level individual, you will be handling menial tasks such as waste collection,
Sweet.
repairs,
Yeah.
mopping,
Hell yeah.
and transporting that service droid that is now broken to a technician.
Okay.
Yes,
First,
sir.
though, take this equipment as he hands each of you from behind a wall a mop
Duh! Oh, haha.
with a mop bucket.
Just
This is
one,
now
or
yours.
we all have one.
Okay.
Each of you have one. As he's going around with his pen and paper, as you take the mop in the bucket, sign here, please.
Yes. Bert Porg is a wonderful name, and I'm signing it.
Sign here.
Peter 4R.
Sign here.
Stella Cho1.
Sign here. Thank you. These are now your property and your responsibility. If you are to lose them, you will pay dearly for it.
I'm sure we will do great.
We will do great.
This
I'll
is
make
all you
sure
will
of
be
it.
trusted with. Now, please,
I love mopping. Mopping is so tight.
I need you to repair that service droid and get him to a technician on level 1.
Well, how should we transport said service droid, sir?
We have to repair it first. Is that correct?
All right.
Hell
I
yeah, dude.
refuse to participate in menial tasks. I will check in on you periodically to see how you're doing. In that moment,
this.
Bartholomew exits and walks away.
Yes, sir.
Let's repair this service
boy.
droid, everyone. I'm sure we'll do a great job together. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, man, let's science this shit.
Everyone, give me your buckets. I think I can fix it.
With the buckets?
Yeah, give me your
Okay.
buckets.
Wait, no.
No,
wanna
I
keep
signed
my
for this bucket. You ain't getting my bucket.
But I think I can fix it.
I'm gonna keep
Oh,
my bucket.
if you think you can fix it, then here's the bucket. I don't know anything about this stuff.
Friend computer, I think someone's misplaced their bucket.
Wait, what are you doing? Friend computer, I have not misplaced my bucket. It's right here, friend computer.
Hello.
He was going to use it to repair the droid. Yeah. Oh dear God.
Oh, was that just a... Oh, okay.
Oh
okay.
no, they're
God, come
they're
on.
friend computer now.
Oh no.
I don't
I mean,
know.
oh yay! This is great. I am agreeing with this action.
The text to speech wasn't working.
What are you doing, man?
Matt, if you want to get on that. You got to have it open on your end, Lucas. On the computer. It should be piping into the desktop.
Pumpkin spice latte rocks.
Well, we missed that. Here, until then, I will... Oh, weird. The message did not... Oh, there it is.
Oh no.
Apparently there was another one that came in that did not show up in the loyalty pill era. Make sure when you're tipping for a loyalty pill, you use the hashtag name so it tracks properly.
Bert Borg.
Servant Matt,
Peter 4R.
I advise that you take these loyalty pills quickly before friend computer questions you.
Yes, sir.
There's some loyalty pills for Peter.
Do I take them all at once?
Yes, of course. While you're doing that, friend computer,
Oh,
you hear
God.
booming through the air.
Oh my God, that's so spicy.
Sweet taste of loyalty.
You now have an increase to your Moxie.
Ooh.
In that moment, friend computer speaks up. Hello, friend computer. You're Gent Communique from Uber Computer. Clones, you should be aware that hugging is the ultimate sign of loyalty. You must reach Hug friend computer within the next 10 minutes to avoid a mutant outbreak.
Wait,
Bigger
wait.
hugs are better.
Where's
we
hug? Where's the physical representation?
Friend
of-
computer is always right! Oh!
Always right. Friend computer's always right. Friend computer's always right.
I get the biggest hug. My hug is the best hug.
I love you, friend computer!
Wait, no one told me that we were supposed to continue hugging friend computer.
Group hugs are the best hugs.
Yeah. I feel so much moxie in my pants right now.
Great.
So we just do this for like 2 hours?
Yeah, at least 10 minutes.
Friend computer requests that you immediately return to your sanctioned area.
Oh, understood.
Friend computer's always right.
Friend computer's always right.
Yay, thank you, friend computer.
Friend computer would like immediate proof that each and every one of you are not a traitor.
What can we do to comply?
I have
friend
2
computer?
buckets. That means I'm even more special.
How did you acquire 2 buckets? You were only supposed to have 1 bucket. I showed you the
Trickery.
records.
Trickery.
I have no idea what that was. How did you acquire 2 buckets?
I'm just trying to repair the droid that I was told to repair. I think I could do it with these buckets. Hold on, here I go.
Just straight
Computing.
up go for it and try and repair the robot with buckets.
So you're going to try to repair the robot with buckets?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you then to roll. What stats are you going to
I'm going
combine
to
to
do
do that?
mechanics and programming.
And how much is that?
It's +4.
It's a plus on both ends?
Yes.
So I'm going to have you roll 4 dice for me, please. One of them being the red die.
I got
How many 5s or 6s are in that collection?
1 6.
1 6. That is a fail. As you go to repair the buckets, oh son of a bitch.
To communicate from Uber computer. Clones, you should be aware that hugging is the ultimate sign of loyalty.
That already came.
You must use your friend computer within the next 10 minutes to avoid a mutant outbreak. Bigger hugs are better #friend.
Play the next one then.
We must comply.
As you were trying to.
Hello, friend computer. Bert Pork is a traitor and wanted for the killing of many porgs. Many Bothans lost their lives to get us this information.
But my
Even though
name
we
is
don't know how
Porg.
porgs or Bothans are.
Man, I
As
don't know
you're
what a
trying to
porg is,
repair-
but I bet they're really cute.
As you're
and I bet
trying to
he killed so
repair the
many of
bot,
them.
and with the 2 buckets, the water from inside one of the mop buckets spills onto
Oh,
the
God,
electricity that I
no.
already told you was sparking out in all directions.
Fix this.
As your hands touch it, it immediately sends an electrical shock through your body as you see his body light up in a flash, almost revealing the bones underneath as the electricity courses through his veins, as the skin starts to melt off of his face as it drips down onto the floor.
What a world.
As that clone dies, and you
God
hear the
damn
sound
it.
of.
Friend computer requesting access to take my bucket back.
How did you lose your bucket?
I was tricked into it, friend computer. I was told that if I were to comply and give my bucket, the droid would be fixed, which is our mission, friend computer.
Friend computer would like to ask who told you to comply to giving away your bucket?
Bert Clone 2?
So you would listen to anyone other than friend computer or your designated superior officer?
I assumed that his order would comply with our mission and thus fulfilling your request, friend computer.
That's going to be you with a mutant power, Danielle.
Oh!
Go ahead and take that mutant power. Do you have any sort of proof for me whatsoever that you were in the good graces of the mission and not a traitor?
Y'all are gonna love this.
I gave up one of my 2 only equipments.
I
friend
understand that you
computer.
gave up one of your pieces of equipment, which was specifically assigned to you through the paperwork that I have in front of me, that has been entered into my system.
I would never do anything to jeopardize the mission, friend computer. I merely assumed that this was going to further the advancement of the mission, friend computer. I just want to repair the droid, but I have no means of how to do so. Friend
Understood.
computer.
Please take 1 mark on your traitor. 1 mark. Please be aware that people with marks under traitor should be heavily scrutinized and not to be trusted.
Where is that?
Now, how would you like to continue with your mission?
I would like to take my bucket back, friend computer. If it is all right.
So you go to take your bucket back. As you grab your bucket, everything appears to be normal. You now have a new naked Bert Porg standing in front of you. Clone number 3.
The clothes.
Hello, Brookport number 3.
What? Number 3? What happened to the other 2?
Oh, don't worry about it, but you should get yourself a jumpsuit. There's one right over there on the ground. There is another Bert in it, but you should probably just
I think we should
ignore.
I feel like all Bert
computer.
Porgs are really lippy. Am I the only one who noticed how lippy Bert Porgs are?
I don't know what that means, but I guess I'll take what friend computer gives me. And oh, cool, a bucket and a mop, sweet.
So what do you guys do?
I start cleaning up the clone so that we can get
Start mopping
Yeah,
the
so we
area?
can get all the grossness
I
away
start
from the
helping
service
her.
robot.
I'll help her.
So you guys are mopping up the clone remnants of the old Bert Porgs.
Or rowing, whatever this looks like.
And the goo that was with the droid.
Well, what are we?
still need
As
to
a new
repair
clone,
this
do I
droid.
know the memories of my old one or no?
You have memories that were installed that are kind of a general memory of the area and the fact that you are a infrared member and that red is your superior.
Cool.
Wait, infrared. Okay, well, what are we supposed to do?
Oh, we have to repair the service droid over here.
I think I have a plan with buckets. Hold on.
I would advise against.
We found out that buckets aren't working properly, so let's work together to create a new idea that might work better.
Yes.
Like
That sounds
everyone's
like a
buckets?
fantastic idea.
All right, well, who's what?
We have to stop the sparking first, because
Yeah.
the robot is sparking.
So we have to figure out who is most qualified.
I'm not very familiar with technology.
How about you?
I am hella sciencey, but not the best at engineering.
I'm good at
Well,
cleaning.
then I think I might be the best for this. Then I would like to give this a try.
So you're going to try to repair the bot. What stats are you going to use for that?
Science, engineering, and programming, and mechanics. Can I do all of that?
She's gonna use every.
Pick 2.
Pick 2. And
Science and what?
engineering.
Okay, and what are the stats on those?
+2 and +2.
Okay, roll 4 die for me.
Or 4 die. Yes. And then also the red die.
Replace one of them with the red die.
Oh. Okay.
Go ahead. How many 5s and 6s?
2 5s. Oh, 3 5s and 6s. And then the red die got rolled a 1. So.
Okay, so you make your way over to the service bot as the rest of you watch, and she quickly repairs the bot as it kind of.
You didn't even use any buckets.
Hello. I am a
Fantastic.
service bot.
Hello, service bot. You are working properly now, aren't you?
I believe so.
Okay, great.
I need to be escorted to the technician for further inspection.
Okay. Well,
One of us should do that.
I believe you are to escort me.
I believe we're all to escort the service bot.
We need to clean up this mess first.
we have to clean up this mess first. This is gross. There are
How-
way too many Bert Porgs around here.
What?
I've been cleaning for the past 5 minutes. Apparently, it's not doing very much.
The door opens again as Bartholomew steps through.
Warning. #mutant Stella detected.
Mutants. So go ahead and pull a card there. The door opens as Bartholomew steps back in with clipboard in hand. Why are you mopping?
I was cleaning up the mess, sir.
Do you like disobeying orders?
No.
No, sir,
I mentioned that your tasks would include mopping and things of such nature, but that is not a task that I gave you in this moment. It was to repair the bot and get it to a technician. Why is the bot sitting in the corner?
We just finished repairing the bot.
Yes, sir.
Great, why are you mopping?
We will now move the bot over to the technician.
We're
Whose
mopping
idea
the
was this?
Bert Porg.
What? No, what I was just saying
That
was...
dude loves buckets, and he was like, "Well, let's just take the
I,
buckets and clean up all the rest of my dead bodies."
I'm just a simple Bert Porg. I don't understand what you're talking about. This is some fancy word. I would like to request a form for travel to where I need to send the robot, please. But I do like buckets. That's an accurate
Servant
statement.
Matt. Would you please pass this travel form off?
As the only one here taking initiative, I feel like it's my duty to fill this out.
Yes, it is your duty to fill that out, and please do give me a good reason why you think you had the ability to circumvent and surpass my orders.
What? Oh, hold on, I'm filling this out. You should rephrase
Yeah,
that maybe
Porg, that's a
over
great
there.
question.
I don't.
Please tell me more about how Bert Porg disobeyed my orders.
Bert Borg was like, oh my
the
god,
hell?
I just keep seeing visions of my own dead face as all of his faces were like laying on this ground. And he was like, oh my god, like looking at me dead and naked is gross and we should clean it. And so they started cleaning. I have never cleaned any of that stuff.
That's actually false, sir. She was the first to start cleaning.
And then
we all
Peter
followed suit.
was like, oh, you can take every bucket that there's ever been. And Peter stole my bucket. That's
false,
why there's
sir.
so much
As you
blood.
can see, I only have one bucket and one mop.
That's why there's so much blood in it.
I
And then
would
he
never
put it
comply
back
with-
right before you started asking questions because he is probably a traitor.
Hello, friend computer. Bert Pork seems to know the rules. Knowing the rules is treason. Therefore, Bert Pork is a traitor.
What? I'm just
I'm gonna run out of clones.
How did you know to ask for that form?
I just feel like.
Were you made aware of that form ahead of time?
Yes?
By whom?
I thought it was you. Are you a traitor, sir? Friend computer, I have a request. I feel like Bartholomew is trying to kill all of your good, wholesome clones.
Hello, friend computer.
Oh, thank God.
I already made it aware through my last speaking engagement with you that you were in fact a traitor for knowing the rules.
Oh, that's
Are you
right.
questioning?
No, friend computer is right all the time.
As you say that, an anvil comes down from the ceiling, smashing your body, sending remnants of yourself splintering out in all directions. As you do so, the wind from the anvil sends that form fluttering up into the air as Bartholomew catches it. Servant Matt, can you hand that to me, please?
Jesus, dude, we barely started. You killed 3 clones. Oh my god.
As that happens, as the anvil moves out of the way, another tube as another Bert Porg is revealed.
Better quit smoking.
Hello, Bert Porg.
Hello,
What?
Bert Porg.
Four? Oh God! What clones are you on?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
That's
Bert
a good
Porg.
point. Why do we all have mops? Who chose? to
Now that
press
that
the
problem
button?
has been addressed, please take this robot to the designated technician.
All right.
I will not repeat myself again as Bartholomew exits.
Oh,
Where,
do we
where
need a
was
form?
the technician? Do you guys know where we need to go?
Yeah, you should probably put on some of the jumpsuits.
There
We
is
need
nothing. What?
There are jumpsuits on the wall on the other
Do
side.
we require a form to transport this bot?
No.
Don't talk about the forms.
Hello,
Hello.
friend computer.
Hello,
How may
friend
I assist
computer.
you?
Well, I saw that he requested a
I'm
form.
sorry, that was a test. I am not here to assist you. You are here to assist me.
Yes, I am.
Do you have any more questions?
Oh, sweet, a robot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Friend computer leaves.
Service bot,
Yes.
do you know where you're supposed to go?
Yes.
Take us there, service bot.
No, you take me.
I'll take
Okay.
you
I
there.
will take you there, service bot.
Where are we taking you, service
The
bot?
service bot puts its head down and just starts moving forward. And starts going. The front doors open as you follow.
Yeah.
With my mop and bucket.
As you walk out the front door, hello. Friend Computer would like to congratulate you for joining the Alpha Complex workplace.
Oh man.
Citizens, please
This is still
accept
the tutorial.
1 XP
Yeah.
as a bonus. XP points can be spent on necessities or luxuries, including increasing your security level. Before you leave the briefing room, ask yourselves the following 3 questions. 1. Do I have all the equipment with me?
Yes.
2. Do I know where I'm going?
Check.
4. Do I know
What?
when to get there? 6. Do any of the people around me look like mutants, terrorists, or other forms
Feel
of
like we're
traitors?
skipping numbers here.
If the answer to any of these questions is no, or in some cases yes, then ask your mission briefing operative for clarification. Good luck with your mission, citizens. I'll be watching you.
Friend computer?
No, shut up, dude. Don't do it.
Don't worry, Peter. We can do this together.
We don't really know when to get
What
there.
is a mission briefing operative?
Friend computer?
No.
Yes.
What is a mission briefing operative?
A mission briefing operative is an individual that should have already spoken to you and given you parameters on your mission.
Oh,
That was
Bartholomew.
red.
So this happened and you did not remember?
No,
Are you
no,
faulty?
sir. Yeah, I
Peter?
am following. I just was unclear.
Do you
on
have a
when-
problem with your cerebral cortex?
No, sir.
Are you sure?
Peter
Yes.
does have a traitor mark though, so just you should know that.
This was
Damn, dude.
I was tricked into it, friend computer, by a previous trader that is now has been replaced with a clone, friend
Servant
computer.
Matt! Servant Matt! This form needs to be handed over to clone designated Peter.
Oh no, a form.
Please compile and fill out this form and return it to me at your earliest convenience.
Oh my god.
At my
dude.
earliest convenience.
That's so
Thank you,
much
friend computer.
paperwork.
What do you do?
We follow the bot.
As the bot this keeps kind of moving, and as you start making your way down the hallway with the bot behind you, designated clone Peter is trying to fill out the form as he walks with the mop and the mop bucket in hand.
I put the bucket on top of my head, and then I take the mop and I stuff it into my my jumpsuit, so it's like sticking out, so I have free hands. I just start filling
Can
out
I
the
make a suggestion, man? Just put
Not right now, man. You almost got me in trouble twice.
Saying you can.
As you're walking to the hallway, you realize that this entire area seems to be underground. You're in complete kind of concrete casing. There's yellow markings on these corridors. It looks like some sort of ship hull in a way, but just from the acoustics and lack of sound and temperature, you can feel and tell that this is an underground facility. As you begin walking down this hallway, all of a sudden you start to hear sirens. And in your HUD, your heads-up display from your cerebral cortex, you notice a giant yellow kind of blinking flash that is on the opposite side of a wall, and it seems to be moving.
What is that?
Toward us?
It's just moving as you see it, like kind of through your vision. There's a wall here, but you see the yellow tracking.
Does this have anything to do with service bot?
Service spot is right next to you.
And still walking?
Service bot, do you know what that is?
I do not see what you see. I am merely a service robot. I need to get to the technician.
Look,
Yeah,
I
no,
think
let's
we
just
should
do
just
that.
continue
We're
on
just
with our
gonna do that.
mission.
With our mission.
As you continue, the yellow arrow kind of gets directly in front of you.
What is that?
As the yellow arrow starts moving closer and closer towards you, you start to see on the fringes of the yellow arrow like feet running and arms kind of on the outside as it gets closer, and you see 5 stars above the yellow arrow.
Friend computer, traitors detected. The traitors detected. Friend computer. I pull out my mop.
You see the name terrorist, WAS name, as it's moving closer and closer towards you.
Friend computer. Friend computer. Oh dear God, what are we gonna do?
We're gonna have to do this ourselves. We can do this, guys.
All right.
We're a team.
I keep
Cool,
the helmet
so
on.
they do that and I keep going with the service bot.
You keep moving with the surface bot.
Oh, I will keep moving with the service bot. We will not separate. Let's go together.
You two keep moving with the surface bot.
I continue moving with the service bot, but I have my mop out ready now, like ready like this, and I have the bucket on as a helmet.
Okay, you keep moving with the surface bot.
Oh, I'm gonna stick with the group, but
As you
I have
all
my
keep
mop out, and I
as-
take my bucket on as like a helmet.
as you all keep moving forward, and the yellow arrow gets closer and closer, it starts to move up as you reveal the face of this individual who is looking at you all as it starts to pass, and then you see, as you turn and look, this individual start flying up through the air, and all of a sudden his head cracks and hits the side of the wall as his neck breaks and he falls to the ground, and you look down and see the surface robot. The service robot had just been continuing to move forward with his head down as the individual tripped over him and went flying into the air, breaking his neck on the side of the wall.
Thank God, he's just a terrorist, right?
Looks pretty
boy.
mutiny to me.
I'm sure this is totally normal. Let's keep going.
Hold on.
All of a sudden, a group of troubleshooters make their way around the corner. They are all wearing red shirts with the
God.
labels red.
I
As they
stopped
come
to
around the
help.
corner, laser pistols drawn, they are stopped immediately as they see the corpse on the ground. The leader of the group fixes their eyes on the rest of you.
Hello.
What happened here?
We are on a mission to deliver the service bot.
Yes, sir.
Well, what happened here was this thing was coming at us, and then all of a sudden, like, he flew and broke his neck.
Yes, sir.
Friend computer, I'm arresting this infrared working party for the unauthorized termination of the notorious fleeing terrorist known as Wasname.
It was actually his burp work that killed
What
the
the
dude.
fuck, dude? It was the robot!
He instructed us to continue walking with the service robot and then use the service robot to kill that guy.
Friend computer, I actually disagree with that statement. If you have access to the robot's memory core,
All of a sudden, the friend computer comes out as a small camera, comes down from the ceiling. Friend computer would like to congratulate Infrared Working Party. You have aided Alpha Complex with your selfless act of quick thinking. One less terrorist is one more reason to sleep well tonight.
That's good.
Each of you receives 500 XP points immediately. This is enough to raise you up, each of you, to red level. Well done.
So now I'm the same level as
However,
the people next to me?
Sensory feedback indicates the destruction of valuable Alpha Complex equipment. The wall will need to be repainted.
We are
Specifically-
currently on a mission.
Well, we will need to find
Dude, let
more
me finish.
infrareds to help us paint this wall.
Yes.
Infrared Working Party, please remove 5 XP points and consider this a lesson in taking care of valuable items
One
as you
question,
move forward.
friend computer. We are no longer infrared party. We are now red party.
That is incorrect.
Oh no. Yes.
You are 4 points away from equaling red level.
Get it? We lost. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Servant Matt, would you please give these loyalty pills to clone designated Peter
Oh dear God.
and increase your Muxie by 1?
Can I use my nope.
In recognition of your abilities, I've removed you from this current task. You are being reassigned to a new mission, where there'll be less chance of damage to equipment. Await the briefing details.
Oh.
Thank
Oh
you.
my gosh. I thought this one wasn't gonna be spicy.
Oh, honey.
It's not the same.
No, dude, that's the spicy taste of loyalty.
It's fantastic. I put my bucket back on and I continue moving.
Where are
Waiting
you
for
moving?
orders.
I was moving away from the wall, but now I look back at the wall and just inspect it to see how much I need to paint.
Is the red still
As
there?
you're,
not
as you're
supposed to
starting to
paint
move
it.
forward, a working bot, like a large corridor door, opens, and you hear like as a large scrub bot kind of comes out of the wall and just starts scrubbing.
Oh,
the
fantastic.
wall
We don't
and-
need to do
and
that.
Cleaning up the corpse of Wasname that is all over the ground. It also, in that moment, takes the scrub
That is
bot,
so spicy.
takes the scrub bot that was on the ground and pushes it up into its kind of internal ingesting system and smashes it. As you hear the scrub bot, no! As it gets pushed into the inside. Bartholomew then makes his way down the hallway, clipboard in hand. You 4.
Hello, Bartholomew Red.
You all think you're clever, huh?
No, sir.
Yes.
No, I'm very stupid, sir.
This is
We are
understood.
adequate.
Adequate is the correct use of term that I was looking for.
Aw.
The sector's in crisis, and you go around interrupting the work of other troubleshooters. I'm not impressed. But you have been reassigned effective immediately.
Yes, sir.
It says here that you need to make your way to Sector Hoi, where you
Hoi?
must find a plug, unplug it, and then plug it back in again. Now, don't ask any questions.
Oh.
I know as much as you do. Cerebral Cortex will guide you.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
a hold of your mops. This is a 150 XP mission.
Yes, sir.
Do we still need our buckets?
And actually, according to this here, I have to come with you.
Yeah, sweet. Party, dude.
All right.
Yeah, party. Rock on.
Great.
We need some leadership here.
Servant
Nothing bad
Matt,
will happen to you for sure.
I would like you to hand all of these equipment cards to designated clone Bertborg.
Yeah! Yeah!
Bertborg, you really like equipment.
Oh my god! This
That is
is
the job
so
that you're
sick!
best at.
I'm so badass! I feel it in my bones!
Sir, repeating the question, will we still need our buckets?
Did I say buckets?
No,
No,
sir.
we will not need our buckets.
I said mops.
What are we to do with our buckets, sir?
Are you questioning my orders?
No, sir. I put my bucket back on.
May I return the bucket to the proper place?
Does that have anything to do with the mission we're currently on?
No, but I believe that the bucket might get in the way with the mission, so I would like to return it to its proper place so that...
So you would like to do things that are outside my direct orders?
I believe that this is actually part of the direct order because...
Did I mention anything to do with the buckets in my direct order?
No,
No.
sir, you mentioned that we should plug and replug.
Plug?
Unplug.
Unplug, replug.
Hello, Fiend Computer. We have detected a pattern of treason. For the last 3 traitors in the group, Danielle has pointed out the traitor. There is only one way she could have knowledge of it. She must be a traitor.
Could you please explain yourself, traitor? Do you have any proof that you are not a traitor?
Hashtag Bird, hashtag Danielle, hashtag Stella.
Servant Matt, would you please hand out these loyalty pills
Yeah!
to clone designated Bert Porg,
Yeah!
Stella Chan, and Danielle? Lee Tutu?
Lee Tutu?
I love
Something like
loyalty.
that.
Oh, no I don't.
Can you please explain to me how you are not a traitor?
Can I pull a card?
What are cards?
What is this one?
Oh.
Is it like licorice?
Oh, there it is.
Feel my pain.
It just, I don't like the spicy. I don't like the taste.
It's in my nose.
Yeah, it's like wasabi.
I've just consumed 2 loyalty pills.
So your moxie, each of your moxie goes up 1.
Woo!
Ew.
Yeah, dude, explain yourself! What the hell?
Do any of you have any information regarding the traitor in the mist?
Yes,
I
sir.
spend 1 moxie to implant a suggestion in Borg's mind
Fuck, dude!
that I am not the traitor and that he is the traitor, and then he says it out loud.
Yeah, how could you know if I'm the traitor? Because I'm the traitor. Oh, shit! What? I mean,
Oh, dear God.
yeah,
You are in fact the traitor?
apparently so. It was me all along. I was planning it as a test.
Wait.
And she passed.
How did the 3 of you have a traitor in the mist and not know it?
Yeah. Guys.
We weren't just recently
Was someone as
activated,
dumb
sir.
as this, so openly announcing that they are a traitor?
Yeah, wait.
How are you not aware that there's a traitor in the
I
mist?
did say that he was a traitor on several occasions.
Like
sir.
3
Did
times.
you fill out the proper form?
I did not know that there were forms to be filled out, but thank
Did
you
you
for
ask
telling
if there
me.
was a form to fill out for there being a traitor in your group? And then the form was not filled out. You were aware that there was a traitor and you did nothing.
Yeah, it's me. Did I say that already? I'm the traitor. I'm strange.
May I please fill out the form?
Sir, I believe that... Never mind.
Servant Matt. Please hand this to clone designated Danielle. And on your way back, can you please return the form filled out by clone designated Peter?
Oh.
I've filled out some of it. Sir, I have not fully filled out everything, but I have filled out parts of it, and it was not part of my mission, so I put it off at my earliest
What is your
convenience.
mission?
My mission is to unplug and replug.
And
Without
which sector?
question. Sir,
Which sector?
Sector Poi.
Sector Hoy.
Yes.
I see here.
knows what's on there, right? I did not finish filling out the form due to the fact that I thought that the mission was the most important thing at hand, sir.
Were you asked by friend computer to fill out this form?
Yes, but to return them
Is
at
what
my...
friend computer says not the most important thing?
But friend computer has told me to return them at my earliest convenience, which I assumed was not...
Immediately.
Earliest convenience?
Your earliest convenience for anything friend computer might ask you to do is immediately.
I was not aware of that, sir.
The form currently is filled out with your name.
And one question answered.
And no other information except the word no.
Yes, sir. It's...
On have you ever been exposed to any viral thought patterns, mind-altering propaganda, psychoactive meditation of deviant artificial intelligence viruses, provide comprehensive proof, and you said no. It said here, provide comprehensive proof, and you said no. You are implying that you have been exposed to viral thought patterns, mind-altering propaganda, and psychoactive mediation of deviant artificial intelligence viruses.
No, sir. I was
By
going
not
to...
providing information and refusing to adhere to any of that information or provide any information whatsoever, you must be terminated immediately as he pulls out a laser and shoots you in the head, blowing the brains out of the back of your head as your body falls to the ground immediately.
Oh, no.
In that moment, you hear the sound above you. As your naked body is now standing in the middle of the room. Hello and welcome. Clone designate Peter.
Hello.
Number 2.
Hi.
Please make sure to read the fine print when filling out all forms.
Yes, sir.
Can we circle back on the whole I'm the traitor thing? I feel like we didn't resolve this.
Sir, where can one find said uniforms?
Your mission
My mission. What is my mission, sir?
is to go to Sector Hoy,
Sector Hoy.
where you must find a plug,
A plug.
unplug it,
Unplug it.
and then plug it back in again.
And then plug it back in again.
That is your mission.
Yes, sir.
Clone designate Danielle.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any more information for me on why you did not turn in the clone that you knew was available in your team at all times, despite having proper paperwork available to you?
I apologize for not knowing that there was supposed to be a form. In fact, I did question if we should fill out a form to turn a Burt to leave.
That's my name. Why are you laughing?
Are you the lead? Are you the team leader?
No, sir, you are.
In this group designate, there is always a team leader. Are you the team leader?
I don't think so. I'm just a simple combat officer, sir.
Why were you giving orders then to clone designate Danielle, telling her that she should not, in fact, turn in a form, letting us know that you are a traitor?
I'm very confused on what the timeline is here, sir. Was it? I think that was a previous clone, and it was swift justice was retributed upon it.
Sir, requesting permission to continue with my mission, sir.
You do not get to decide when
Yes, sir.
or how you do your mission. I do.
Yes, sir.
Are you finished with your form?
Sir, I am almost completed with my form.
Servant Matt, will you please hand this to clone designated Birdport, fill that out with a yes or no, and return it to me immediately. Do not allow anyone else to see.
Sir, may I
Wait
have
a
some...
second, I gotta refer to my characters.
Bartholomew?
Yes.
Sir?
Yes.
I have completed my form.
Servant Matt, will you please get the form from clone designated Danielle? Thank you. Bartholomew, looking at you, taking the piece of paper, looking at the others, walks up behind you, whispers in your ear, yes or no question, takes a pocket knife out of his pocket and slits your throat as blood starts gushing out, and he continues holding your head up as the blood is spilling out over the floor. Name of accused clone, Bert Porg. Name of accusing clone, Danielle E20. Nature of accusation. This clone made destruction, defacement of computer property, injury and reckless endangerment of fellow citizens, failure to maintain proper hygienic standard, wrongful accusation of treason, possession of treacherous items, conspiracy or sedition, failure to report treason, failure to report treason, failure to obey an order, failure to follow correct alpha complex procedures, failure to correctly follow alpha complex procedures, failure to comply with regulation 135-1769A-12C, obstruction of INTISEC or troubleshooting mission, falsifying information or failure to correctly fill a form, resisting hygienic procedure or medical treatment, treason by thought, word, or deed. Other, please specify grand theft mop. Describe in detail the act of treason committed. Every Bert Porg clone has questioned friend computer. Witness to treasonous act, Peter, Stella, Bartholomew. Redacted. Title, office duty, infrared. Could you have stopped the accused from committing treason? Why didn't you? No, I am new, as brilliant as...
I am never as brilliant as friend computer.
Never as brilliant as friend computer. If no, explain why you accept the testimony of named witnesses. Could one of them be lying to you? What supporting evidence can you provide? They all could be. Mm-hmm. Did you notice if the accused was drinking the new bouncy bubbly beverage? Did any of you witness drink the new bouncy bubbly beverage? Note any changes in behavior subsequent to consumption. Not that you noticed, but they could have. Mm-hmm. Did you try the new bouncy bubbly beverage?
Never.
You have not. Why have you not?
I was never
Does
presented
friend
an
computer's
opportunity.
bouncy bubbly beverage not please you?
I was never presented the opportunity.
Clone designated Stella.
Hello.
Clone designated Peter.
Yes, sir.
You have now been accused of knowing of information and lying about it.
I have just been activated several seconds ago, sir.
This is a valid point. How do you explain yourself?
Oh, I didn't know what was going on.
Suckers.
But I believe that we're all doing great.
Oh my god.
We were like a paragraph into your story.
That's why you invite the cast of Vanquished.
Bartholomew exhales, gathers up the forms, places them in his notebook, closes the notebook, puts the pocket knife back into his pocket, drops the body as the blood continues on the ground, and then...
Monarch here. Give Henchman 24. Bert Porgy # mutant power.
Mutant power?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Now, I
Oh,
do
that's so dumb.
not to break game a little bit here, but don't forget to look at your cards. Oh, shit.
Friend computer. Danielle quoted regulation. To know the regulation is to know the rules. To know the rules is treason. Therefore, Danielle is a traitor.
Danielle is a traitor. Oh no.
Friend computer accuses you of treason. Friend computer is the all-knowing.
Absolutely.
How would you like to explain yourself?
Bert Porg told me.
What? I just got here.
You're not here.
To show your loyalty to friend computer, would the rest of you please dispose of this individual?
Absolutely.
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 I go up there and I just start bashing her face in.
Can you roll that for me?
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and use violence and melee. So that's 8.
Damn.
Okay.
Wait, violence? Oh wow.
Yeah, that was violence, right?
How many 5s
6.
and 6s? Did you roll the red die as well?
Yep.
No, I
no.
Go ahead and roll that red die.
What is that? 3? Oh, yes. 3. 3 sixes. 3 positives.
Great, I consider this task destroying clone-designated Danielle a 0 and that anyone could do it. So yes, you do kill her by breaking her face as you continue punching her in the head. Thank you for your loyalty to Friend Computer.
I lightly tap her because my athletics is very low. I lightly tap her on the head with my mop. Just going, think, think.
Your body falls to the ground as a new naked clone of Danielle appears. You are also still naked.
Hello, Danielle. Hopefully
Can I collect
this time
my
you won't
things
be
from computer?
traitor.
Hello.
Did she just accuse me of being a traitor?
Oh,
Excuse me.
that's more important.
I was in the middle of a, I was in the middle of a conversation with clone-designated Bert Porg.
Yeah,
I do not
respect
like being
authority.
interrupted.
At this point, I hold up her freshly dead body and look at her with my fist bleeding. Just for the sake of doing it.
Damn, dude!
I respect it. All right, I see you, Peter.
I was merely doing my task. And I stand at attention.
I do not appreciate being interrupted. I was in the middle of a conversation with clone-designated Bert Porg.
Yeah,
Would you like to explain yourself?
How's it feel to be
This clone, whose name I do not know, accused me of being a traitor while you were talking as well. So really, she started the conversation that interrupted you.
May I speak?
Of course.
I was simply saying.
When I tell you that you can speak.
Oh, Friend Computer.
What was the question that you asked me?
I have memories of, I see a body and the stuff around it. Was that designated for me that I should take that again or leave it there?
Are you a descendant of this clone?
Yes.
Then I would suggest it, yes.
Excellent. Thank you, Friend Computer.
You are welcome. Please continue on your mission.
Thank
I
you,
have
Friend
other
Computer.
things to do that are more important.
One question, Friend Computer. May I take my old clone's equipments because I am very exposed?
Did I not just mention
dude,
to
you just said
clone
that to
designated
me.
Bert Porg
I
out loud?
I was merely.
You were ignoring my orders to another individual
I
that
have,
applied
sir.
to you in this situation.
Yes, sir. I deserve to be
Are
punished,
you a
sir.
traitor?
No, sir.
Are you a communist?
No, sir.
Are you a part of any secret society?
No, sir.
Did you blink?
No, sir.
Repeat after me.
Yes, sir. Repeat after you.
1,
1,
2,
2,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
I'm a traitor.
I am a traitor.
He fell.
So you are a traitor.
I am a traitor, sir. So you are a traitor, sir.
Damn, that's why it runs the place.
Clone designated Bert Porg.
Yes,
Clone
sir.
designated Bird Porg.
Shut up, dude.
This individual
This individual
Yes.
has proven
has proven
to be faulty.
Yeah.
to be faulty.
Please remove of it.
Please remove of it.
Got it. Sorry, dude.
I'm gonna use my grapple gun because it has mechanics.
Okay.
Wait, and plasma cannons?
No, it uses mechanics.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to grapple gun his face and then try and pull him, like just snap his neck with one.
Go ahead and roll for
move.
that.
All right, so is that mechanics and violence, I guess?
Sure. Why
And
not?
if it has mechanics plus 2?
Yeah.
So that's a 6.
Yeah.
At this point, I start freaking out. I don't want to die! And I just start bashing everybody's faces.
So,
That seems
okay, so
very
you start attacking the
traitorous.
rest of them. Bartholomew pulls
gonna
out a
use-
cigar and starts smoking.
I'm gonna
inside
use
of the facility.
violence
Sir, do you have
and melee.
right?
Oh, I'm gonna use violence and melee to bash him, and
Only
then
one success.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Given his stats as the team leader and you being a combat officer, he is currently at a rank of 2 and your attack fails.
Okay.
And you retaliate that
I got
attack.
computer.
Okay.
Computer?
Would you like to use any of your action cards?
And I'm during this whole thing, I got 2 successes, a computer to beat him, take the gun, and shoot these guys, and I'm gonna use critical success.
May I defend myself?
You're using a critical success. Can you please read that card for me?
Yes, something goes way better than expected.
Okay, so go ahead and instead of reading the card out loud, tell me, know what that card says and react to it, please.
I start beating this guy in the face.
What?
I take his
Oh,
gun.
stop.
I shoot these guys to grapple
May I
her.
defend myself? I asked that question.
I'm
What was
sorry.
the answer? May I
There was a
defend
critical
myself?
success used.
I have an easy come, easy go card. Can I play
I'm
that?
sorry, did I say that you could use your cards in this moment?
But I haven't.
Please continue.
So I shoot her in the face to pull off her head, and I use it to bash her dead body.
Damn, man, that's hard as fuck.
I don't want to die!
Stop hitting me,
I don't want to die!
Go, Peter clone. Holy shit.
As you're doing,
Dude's defaulting.
as you're
Fuck.
doing,
I just want to finish my mission, sir! Please, let me finish my mission!
as you're screaming that, a wall of glass comes down around the entire group of 4 of you.
No!
And then in that
I have
moment,
no-
you see like a bunch of green kind of like gas enter that glass room, and then you hear the sound of like as a giant flame basically disintegrates all 4 of your bodies.
This is
as Bartholomew is sitting on the outside smoking. The vents on the inside suck up all of the gas and smoke as the glass lifts up from the air, and 4 tubes come down and release your 4 now naked bodies, and you burned all of your equipment, and there's now no more equipment. Please remove the equipment from your hand.
I'm so sorry.
As the 4 clones come out, Bartholomew, are you done?
I'm sure whatever happened here was normal.
sir.
We are currently on a mission
What is our mission, sir?
to find a plug,
Unplug it. Plug it
unplug it, and plug it back in.
How did you know that?
He's reading his lips as he's saying it. Make sure I understand it. Look, guys, I'm on my last fucking clone. Let's just chill the fuck out.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Now, there are cards in your hand that I am not meant to be aware of, but I believe you guys should keep track of them and the things they say. Your red cards, for instance, have information on them that might be applicable when you're dealing with other individuals on the team. So just remember what those things say, just in case you encounter those things in the game.
We don't have any.
Now, can we please move along?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It appears
One
that all of
question,
your
sir.
weapons have been disintegrated and all of your equipment. Yes, clone designated Peter.
Never mind, sir. You have just addressed my question.
Great, thank you. Look, Sector Hoy is very close. Just stay behind me. As he starts walking forward, leads you to a bank of turbo elevators and kind of dials in a destination. Please be aware that if you are not with me or if anything happens to me, this is outside of your designated area and you will be terminated immediately.
Yes, sir.
Your
Yes,
clones
sir.
cannot be distributed in this area because you are infrared clones. This is outside of your area.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. As the doors close, the elevator starts to drop, and then it kind of lulls for a little bit, and then it starts moving to the side, and it goes back up, and it starts going to the right, and then up, and then back to the left. Somehow, this elevator can move in all directions, and that's fine. It's meant to do that. The ride seems to go on for a while, and even though it's not possible for you to tell if the elevator is moving at all anymore, or just standing still and having slight vibration to it, you just sit there with each other.
Friend computer, Bertporg has run out of clones. We are out of Bertporg clones, but we still have some regular Bert clones which are compatible. There are 2 Bert clones remaining.
Thank you, friend computer, for that update that we have been able to somehow find a couple more Bert clones in
Yeah.
storage.
What the hell does that mean? I don't know, but I like it.
Much appreciated, friend computer.
I feel alive
I
again.
feel like we should introduce ourselves at this point. I am Peter 4R, Clone 3.
I am Stella Chan. Stella Chan.
Are you defective, Stella
Can't
Clone?
read my name.
Do you have a problem with the forms that you've been handed?
I believe that I don't have the ability to read very well.
That
Would
is
you
the
like me
correct
to
answer.
dispose of her friend computer?
Hello, friend computer. Did you ask for me? Clone designated Peter.
No, sir.
I do.
No, sir. I assumed that we were already speaking with you, sir.
Did you speak of a defective clone?
Yes, this clone, I'm so sorry, is unaware of her own name, friend computer.
No, he knows what my name is. He's fine.
Who is he?
Peter.
I have just been activated recently, friend computer.
Yes, I am aware of your activation records.
I-
Now, defective clones should be reported.
Yes, this clone.
Are you aware of a defective clone?
I
No,
have.
he's
Have you
not.
reported the defective clone?
No, I was about.
Why have you not reported the defective clone?
I'm doing so currently, friend computer.
Why have you not done so yet?
There is a defective
Are you
clone.
trying to keep secrets from me?
No, sir. I just was
Are
not
you a traitor?
aware. No, I was not sure of my own decisions.
Why are you
not
unsure of your own decisions?
Because
Are
I am
you
not friend
defective?
computer. I am not defective.
Are you a defective clone?
No, sir.
Are you aware of a defective clone?
I am aware of a defective clone now.
Have you told me of that defective clone?
Yes, sir.
When?
Just about 7.2 seconds ago, sir.
Thank you. Who is the defective clone?
It is. I cannot pronounce her name because she is unaware of her own name. Friend computer.
Given the her designate, there are only two clones.
Friend computer, I'd like to report a defective clone. His name's Peter. He seems to be freaking out.
I'm just a little bit scared. Bird boy clone. I'm not defective.
He seems to have cerebral problems. Something's wrong with his genetic code.
Servant Matt! Please hand these forms to clone designate Bert Porg.
Thank you. Oh,
Upon
God.
finishing the forms, please return them at your earliest convenience.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I did not mean to.
You're doing great, Peter. You're doing so great.
Wait, what? This is for me now? Why? What did I do? I feel like... What? Fuck you, dude.
As you're saying that, the doors go to open. You see them struggling to open, but they won't open. Bartholomew in the back. It appears that Sector Hoy has been flooded. You're going to need to get these doors open.
I'm on it, sir. Okay, I'm gonna use my melee and athletics. That is 1, 2, 2.
As you run and jump, kick the door, leaving a footprint on the side of the door, it doesn't move at all, and it shakes the entire elevator. Whoa, hey!
I was just carrying out my mission, sir.
To open the door, not knock the elevator off track, sending us all to our death.
Perhaps I'm more qualified for this. Shall I try?
However you get the job done.
All right, so it's 2, and I'm going to use engineering and programming,
Okay.
and so that's like 2 plus 2, and then you said I replace one of the dice with the
With the red.
Okay. I got 1.
1. But it's engineering. Basically, as you look over at the panel, you see a small button that says override, and you hit that button, and the doors start slowly creaking open as water starts flushing into the bottom.
I've gotten the door open, but apparently we have a problem, sir. But it's okay. We'll be able to handle it, right, team?
Yes. Clone, I do not know your name.
You mentioned team. Are you a part of a secret society?
No, but I believe that we are all a team together, the infrared team, because we were designated as so.
I actually do not know my clearance code. I do not know what I am.
You are infrared. How are you unaware of your clearance?
I have just been activated.
You are always infrared unless you are told otherwise. I am red. I am your superior.
Yes, sir.
Are you a defective clone?
No, sir.
Defective clones shall be terminated.
Yes, sir.
Are any of you aware of a defective clone?
Yeah, I'm filling out paperwork right now.
Who in your group is the team leader?
We have not designated one, sir.
Bartholomew is, I thought. He's red. I'm just gonna keep filling this out. Never mind, don't mind me.
I am your superior. There should be a team leader in your group.
Should we designate
One of you is the designated team leader. You should have been designated upon your introduction to life as you know it. Please check your HUD for information on whether or not you are a team leader. I would advise the team leader come up with a plan on how to move through this doorway.
If no one will take the job, I'll do it, sir.
Sounds like someone who didn't know what they... Never mind.
I believe I might have been designated team leader at one point, but it is not displayed on my HUD.
It is displayed on my HUD, sir. That is the part of me that is defective, sir. I was not able to see that. But now I am aware, sir, and I'm no longer defective.
Are you now admitting that you are a defective clone?
I was previously defective.
Can you please do me a favor? Can you take that card, hand it to your right? You are now the team leader.
Hello, I am the team leader.
You are the team leader.
Bartholomew kicks you in the back and pushes your face into the doors that are opening. As your body is flying towards the doors, Bert Ford grabs your hand and makes you sign the form as you're flying towards it, and your face is pushed into the doorway as he starts kicking on your back, as your face starts pushing the doors open. And as the skin's being ripped off of your face, for a brief second, you see on the other side of the doors a red flow of water-like substance that's all colored blood red. This comes rushing towards the individuals as the skin gets completely ripped off your face and your body hangs lifeless below you. Servant Matt.
Oh no.
Can you hand this to clone designate Stella Chan?
I filled out my paperwork, but I feel like the problem took care of itself.
Can you please, Servant Matt, grab that? I have designated clone Stella Chan as team leader and also number one. Being number one in the group comes with many advantages, such as being number one while the rest of you are not.
Thank you very much for this award. I will fulfill my duties in an adequate manner.
How do you get through the doorway? And what do you do next?
I turn to team leader.
Hello.
I'm going to use a plan to get through the door.
All right, what is your plan?
I'm going to use my bluff, intimidate, and demolitions. I start talking a lot of shit to that door.
Look, dude, I'm like the last clone of my line. I don't feel like this is...
You get a happy pill, and you get a happy pill. Everyone gets a happy pill.
Server Matt.
Danielle, #Bears, #Stelco, #Peter.
Please hand out these loyalty pills to
And
our clone designates.
Those are 3 dice, one of which is the red die, correct?
Yes.
I'm not currently there, right? Because I never got a respawn.
Yeah, not yet.
Thank you.
I got 5. I got Hyper RPG, which I think
that's a
on this
6.
is a 6, and then I got top on this, which also is a 6. So I yell that door tap. I yell it right open.
Wait, get
So
me that
you
one.
use some sort of powerful yell and break open that door. as the door falls open to the side and red blood water starts gushing in as the doors open.
What the hell just I'm sorry, I spaced out there for a little minute filling out paperwork. What the hell?
Oh,
You did a
that's
great
like
job,
toothpaste
Danielle.
and spice.
As you start
very
walking,
spicy.
as you
Not
start
bad.
walking through the entryway, it smells of strawberries. The red liquid that you're now walking through, that is about waist level. As you start pushing through, immediately after
peaches.
pushing through, you see this almost like fetus-like position clone bob up, bloop, bloop, in the red liquid.
Oh look, it's
as-
a baby clone.
As you recognize it as clone designated Peter.
Oh hey.
Am I activated?
As you start to kind of come alive in the water, you seem to be pushed up through the floor by friend computer.
Hello.
Hello, Peter.
Bartholomew here, just going over the paperwork that was turned in.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand this over to one of your team members and ask them to survey this for me and tell me what they think. Servant Matt, do you mind handing this off to clone designated Danielle? Hello, friend computer.
Hello, friend computer.
I would like to
friend
check
computer.
in on the progress of your mission.
What is the current mission, sir?
Oh, our current mission is to go to Sector Hoy, which we are in right now, find a plug, unplug it, and replug it.
Which
Would you
plug?
consider your mission to be satisfactory?
Yes.
Yes.
Is the mission
Adequate.
complete?
The
No.
mission
sir.
is not complete. We are halfway done.
When do you assume the mission will be complete?
When it's done.
Did you get yourself killed again?
Thank you, friend computer.
Thank you, friend computer.
Danielle, clone designate. Do you find anything strange about that form?
I do.
Would you like to share?
Under name, where it was supposed to be the name of the person with a problematic cerebral cortex, it appears to have the name Burnt Pork in it, which is hastily scribbled off, and then next to it is the name Peter 4R, and then underneath that is an unintelligible signature. But I do see one of the boxes checked that seems to be a confession that this person's a traitor.
Indeed, it is.
Yeah.
There is, in fact, a box checked.
It's crazy.
Underneath.
I feel like if someone had something wrong with their brain, they wouldn't know who their name was, and then it would come to them. I'm just saying, who filled out that paperwork, I wonder? Friend?
Are you implying that it was, in fact, clone designate Peter that filled out the paperwork?
I mean, whose name's on it?
Right, but wasn't that paperwork handed to you?
Yeah, to give to the person who...
No, I believe that's not correct. I believe the paperwork was handed to you to be filled out to report another individual who might be defective,
Yeah, but they-
that you accused of being defective.
You gave me
Did you
the-
allow that paperwork to be taken by another individual and be filled out? Are you in fact a traitor? Are you questioning the rules that I gave you? Are
Would
you
you like me
questioning
to
the
dispose
enti-
of him?
Knowing the rules is breaking the rules or something. I
You love to kill.
Would you like me to
think
dispose
I
of
still stand by what I said. This guy is defective as fuck.
I have been activated 2.7 minutes ago, sir.
Yes.
I'm unaware of my surroundings, but I will carry out your duty for you.
Oh, dude, back up, back up, back up.
If you were given a form,
Yeah.
do you not complete that form yourself?
Well,
How did the form get out of your possession?
it was the form, sir.
It was the form?
Yeah.
The form itself removed itself from your possession. The
Crazy-
form has
crazy-
citizenship.
Bro, I don't even... Sir, did you give
Clone
me...
designate Danielle, does that form seem to have some sort of
Bro,
sentience?
sir.
I'll ask it. Hello, form. Are you a person?
Yes,
The form does not...
Hold on.
I did
I'm
hear a
gonna
voice.
use-
Wait, I'm sorry. I'll ask again. I did hear something.
Oh, fuck,
I don't
I
know
got-
if it came from the form or from somewhere else. Ask again. Hello, form. How was your day?
I'm gonna use chutzpah
Hoots.
and stealth, which is bad. But I'm gonna try or bluff. I'm gonna do. Oh god, I'm gonna do both of these wrong. I'm gonna do bluff and stealth. and try and talk my way through it. It's a -7.
Oh.
So I just roll 1 dice? How does this work?
No. What's the combined amount?
-7.
Okay, roll 7 die.
1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
For every die that is not a 5 or a 6.
No whammies. No whammies.
Oh.
All right, I got computer. I don't know if that's good or bad. I got 2 successes, computer, 4 misses.
Hello, friend computer.
Hello, friend computer.
Hello, friend computer.
It seems that you have not moved from your current position since I last asked you how long it would take you to complete the mission. Is there a reason for this?
There seems to be a discrepancy about a form and the sentience of said form.
I'm with friend computer. Let's go.
And I just start to walk.
As you start walking,
Would you like me to dispose of him, sir?
as you
Back
start,
up, dude.
as you start walking, you trip over the lifeless body of clone-designated Peter 3 and fall into the strawberry water. Upon doing so, friend computer asks, "Please, hold him down."
No.
I run over there and I hold him down.
Yes, friend computer.
The 3 of you are now standing on top of him, holding him as the bubbles start to rise up out of the water. Thank you for complying. Friend
you,
computer
friend
rewards you for your contribution. Please add 1 XP. You are now 3 XP from reaching red clearance. You should be proud of yourselves, troubleshooters.
Thank you, friend computer.
I think I am adequate. Thank you, friend computer.
Your body just kind of then floats to the top as another version of you, now just Bert clone, appears with a slightly different personality than Bert Porg.
Okay.
And there are only 2 of these. And we are only 20. Oh, never mind. I think we just hit it.
Cool.
Guys, did we just hit the goal?
What?
Okay, so loyalty pills. Nope, sorry. Servant Matt, please hand those loyalty pills to clone designated Stella. And then I'm going to ask that you also hand those costumes over. As
This is a lot of pills.
Yes, it is. As you are about to move forward and your clone, Bert, appears, an alarm starts running out throughout the facility. No, those need to be handed to the clone designated.
Oh, that's my
Friend
hat.
computer comes out. Hello.
Hello,
Friend computer would like to inform you that we have been invaded. There has been a breach in the Alpha Complex.
There's one over there that I think you should.
No,
Okay.
you're good.
Okay.
We are currently being invaded by surface dwellers. I know, despite popular belief, surface people do still exist.
What?
These surface dwellers are now zombie furries.
Would you like me to dispose of them, sir?
I would like you to blend in. We are being invaded. I need you to infiltrate their ranks. I need you to find as much information for me as possible. All other missions are currently null and void. This is your mission.
Yes, sir. Yes, friend computer.
Please, infiltrate, gather intel, and report back to friend computer.
How are we to get to their location, sir?
They are invading our base.
Is this our new mission?
This is your new mission. All other missions
way down? No.
are now defunct and no longer viable.
I am a unicorn, I think.
Yeah, you are.
Upon saying that, you start hearing explosions ringing out throughout the entire facility as the strawberry water wave that you are currently in around starts like disappearing, revealing the bodies of deceased clones all around you at the bottom of this floor where the water once was, and smoke starts pouring in. Oh gosh.
#friend computer, please be advised that your trusty clone citizen #Danielle is in no way, shape, or form a commie mutant tratoider or a member of ours. Nope, not at all.
Okay. So, commie mutant traders just invaded the intercom system inside the Alpha Complex, saying that, in fact, Danielle is not a member of commie.
Yeah, I'm
traders
not.
and
Does
traders.
that mean
No,
that she
not
is
at all.
indeed not?
I am not.
How
I
did
like
that
mutants,
information
man.
get out? How do the commie traders
How did they know
know
your
of you?
name?
How do they know of your name?
Because I just really don't like common mutant traitor mutants, and everyone knows it. Everyone's like, you know who doesn't like common mutant traitors? Danielle E20. Like, that's like my thing, you know? Like, some people are the funny one, and some people are like the smart one, or like the cute one, and I'm the one who like really doesn't like common mutant traitors. It's like my thing.
Were you aware that a common mutant traitor was in your midst?
I was not aware.
Would you like me to dispose of her, sir?
I really, really legit do not like common mutant traitors.
You're a puppy cat.
No, what?
You're a puppy cat. You are a puppy cat. Who are you? He's a unicorn. We're all unicorns.
Apparently, there's a common mutant traitor in your group.
Would you like me to dispose of her, sir?
Were you aware of this common mutant traitor?
Who's a common mutant traitor? I'll kill him.
We were not aware.
You were the common mutant traitor. Are you
I am
sacrificing
not.
yourself?
I run up to her and I just start bashing her face.
Dude!
You were working out something dark right now, and I appreciate you.
Okay, I'm gonna use violence.
Fine, work it out on my body.
I'm going to give you a chance to have some sort of action against that. What action cards and/or mutant powers would you like to use?
Well, I am going to use my, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one, not this one. Ooh, I'm going to use my gun in the right place. Action order 5. I find a ranged weapon.
Excuse me. Are you entering a combat phase? You two are now locked in combat. You need to decide your actions in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you decide
Yes.
your action?
I want her to drop her gun and
Hold
I just
on.
start beating her face.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Action card face down in front of you. Action card face down in front of you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Based off your number, dude.
4, 3,
5.
2,
Oh, that's right.
1. Neither of you make an
I
action.
use an action. I
1.
drop 0. I don't know how 0 works. You never called 0.
I did not call 0. No actions are made at this time.
Okay, so then I start beating her face.
As you go to try beating her face,
Dude.
the furry zombie apocalypse rains down upon you as it starts running in from the
More
other side.
pressing
A
issues
group,
here.
a group of
Oh god.
a group of
This is so stupid.
zombie furries start flowing in from the surface. As they break through the wall, light starts pouring in, light that you've never seen before or felt on your clone eyes as it really blinds
Ow, ow, ow.
you. What do you do as all the zombie furies start running towards you?
Can
I stopped beating
take
her
an
face.
action? That's 0.
You're asking if you can take an action that's 0.
Yeah.
That is not how actions work. Please place the card down in front of you. Would you like to make an action? Is this a combat action? Would you like to participate in a combat action?
Yeah, sure.
Are you declaring that we need to be entering combat against these zombie furies?
Yes. Yes.
You are the team leader and you
Yes,
are...
everyone, let's enter into combat against these zombie furries.
I drop her body.
As the team leader, you do so designate in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Only 2 individuals put down action cards in the given time frame, so only the 2 of you are able to make any sort of action.
What?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
6. Sorry.
You're calling out 6 as you would like to make some sort of
Yes.
attack?
Sorry. Yes.
Yes, please do. Tell me what are you doing?
Keep
Would anyone like to accuse him of lying?
No.
Great. Moving forward.
I'm gonna keep my head down. I'm gonna find a hiding spot. We're inside the jelly, so the jam's still there. So I'm just gonna go straight up like Apocalypse Now and like go out into like the jam and just try and hide underneath one of the clone bodies.
Okay, what's the roll modifier on that?
I don't think there is one.
Okay, so it's just an action.
Yep.
You try to go doing that, but as I said, whenever the explosion happened, all the surface water has started to disappear, revealing all the dead bodies underneath. So as you start wading through the jelly to try to hide yourself inside of all of this, you're just kind of in a unicorn onesie, hiding out in the middle, sitting there, surrounded by dead clone bodies, just
Yes.
sitting.
Yep,
Great.
that's what I want to do.
4, 3, 2, 1. You did not get to make an action as you did not make your turn at the end of 5, coming down from 5, 0. Yes.
Great victory! Everything goes right, above and beyond even the greatest expectations for a few seconds at least. GM describes how.
Suck it!
Nice.
Ding, ding, ding.
Servant Matt. Servant Matt. We remove the number 1 lanyard from clone designated Stella. Great, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
As you all are standing there in your furry outfits that were handed to you by Friend Computer.
Hashtag friend hello friend computer. The last of your clone citizens to answer this question is a communist mutant traitor. What is the name of the GM of Power Rangers Hyperforce on
Malika Lim.
RPG?
Malika Lim.
You are in fact a traitor. As so this is how this moment happens.
I'm into this. Come on, Zach.
As the zombies, the zombie furries start running in their furry costumes, some of them with giant erect things, moving their way through the facility. They seem completely unfazed by you in your outfits as you blend into the group and start moving with them as part of the horde, making your way through the facility, completely unnoticed. But upon doing so, Bartholomew sees you making some sort of gesture to one of the individuals of the group as he takes that as some sort of sign, some sort of secret society sign, and recognizes you as, in fact, a traitor and removes your head from your body.
Oh, snap!
Upon doing so, these zombie furies start rushing towards your clone body, ripping it apart in pieces, and to keep from being noticed in this instant, you join in and start ripping apart her body as much as you possibly can.
I'm gonna start punching the body too while I'm at it.
Dude!
Upon doing so, your body, as a new body, appears in the middle of
Oh
this.
shit, you don't have your furry thing on!
And though that action worked for you in that one moment, you are now a new clone with, Did you remove the action card that you used once before?
It's over here.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I'm going to give you an opportunity to resolve any situation that is about to come towards you, as you are now revealed in the middle of all of this. In 5, 4, 3.
1. Oh, wait.
This is an action for her and for her only. Unless you would like to reveal yourselves to the rest of the group around you. Please tell me what you're trying to do.
Anomaly is my mutant power. I spend 1 moxie to make things happen. I can't control what happens, the GM does, but they're generally beneficial to you. In the past, they've been exploding heads, reverse gravity, time dilation, gigantism, and memory holes. The harder you concentrate, the bigger the effect.
I'm really curious to see what this one is too. She taking
As
a
you are
poop?
concentrating, I'd like to remind all of you to keep in mind what's on your red cards, and that she is revealing in this moment her mutant powers as she begins concentrating as hard as she possibly can, as the rest of you are focusing in on all of those individuals, pretending to blend into the group. All of you start to rise up off of the ground as you notice that underneath you there is no ground and you're floating up in the air. As some of these zombie furies' bodies just start popping like popcorn.
I'm not one! I'm not one!
Do you destroy your fellow comrades as well?
Yes.
All your bodies pop, 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 leaving only Stella Chan to remain. Hello.
Hello.
Friend Computer would like to reward you
Okay.
for removing the threat.
Yes.
For doing so, you've been awarded 4 XP.
I have 4 XP.
You are now red level
I
designated.
am now red level. Thank you very much.
Please report to your mission briefing officer.
Yes.
You killed him.
And that is it for today's
Yeah.
game.
Well done.
Damn.
Look at you winning. Shining, shining, shining. All this winning.
Thank you guys so much for participating. Matt, you were doing those giveaways, right?
Can I
Already
just
got
say that I was super excited to get my mutant power of not a mutant power.
Not a mutant power.
That's awesome.
I would really like to do this game sometimes when it's a little bit more controlled, but whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so
It was
much.
great. It was a lot of fun.
Didn't one of you have a secret society thing that mutants were bad?
That was mine. I was gonna go after her, and then she killed us so that we couldn't narc her out.
I had the best one, which
The
was
second you drew a mutant card, it should have had an effect.
it was party, and his was you're the person next to you, and I believe yours. So we were technically all in the same secret society.
Yeah.
Of
But
the
my
party.
character is so fucking stupid that he doesn't understand that he shouldn't be killing his own people.
So all three of you were in the same secret
Yes.
society.
Yeah, that card that you took from me.
I know, but he's a dummy. He's a big dingus.
Well, he told me what we had was it like rocking on?
Yeah, that's
okay,
why I kept
yeah,
on
that's what it
beating
was.
shit up.
Yeah.
We should have just killed you every single time.
You
when
should
we were
have
at a
just
party.
killed me every single time.
But-
Because my entire thing is like intimidate, bluff,
Oh,
like
I'm all physical stuff. That's why I was
like brains, chutzpah.
My-
Like all of my stuff is just tricksy.
So I had a happiness card, like I'm the happiness officer, so that's why I was like this the whole time, and everyone's a team building exercise, and I'm your supervisor.
Unfortunately, Malika was sick. Her character sheet was going to be a lot of fun because I was going to troll her. Hers was the loyalty officer, and she had to agree with every single thing Friend Computer said
Oh my
without
god,
question.
yes.
That would have been a lot of fun.
Cool.
But that's it.
That was it.
For
That was a
Paranoia.
blast.
Thank you guys so much. Coming up next, stick around, don't go anywhere. Coming up next is All Out of Bubblegum. We have some awesome special guests for that. Who all's on All Out of Bubblegum, Matt?
We got Jessica Birdie, Yoshi Sudarso. We got oh my god, I just met you. Nicholas.
Matt's the worst production manager ever.
Cool. Yeah, I did it.
Woo! All right, guys.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
But yeah, all of my personality was happy, generous, untrustworthy.
Untrustworthy.
That's why I kept.